I'm done. I'm done dating. I decided I'm going to be a total...
What?
Okay, because men can do that. I'm going to do that. I don't want no commitment. I'm just going to do my thing, and I'm done dating.
A few moments later.
I'm fucking 51 years old, and I'm about to stop my study era. I don't care what anybody says. I will use protection. Can't get pregnant, which is great. But I'm going to do that.
Alright guys, go ahead and get into this compilation video. Now the first video is going to be of a black woman, okay? Basically saying that she feels that black men aren't interested in her, okay? They aren't paying her any attention whatsoever. Take a look.
I recently started dating black men, and let me just add this disclaimer in there. My previous choices in dating were not necessarily intentional. I was just under the impression that black men didn't really like me because they never really pursued me. Although, granted, I did go to school in mainly, primarily white institutions, so makes sense, but I have never, not liked black men. They've just never really liked me. They've always been, all about the snow bunnies. But yeah, I've been dating black men recently, and the way that so many of them have looked me dead in my eyes and been like, you're probably not gonna find your husband dating black men. Your husband's probably a white man. I'm like, but can you, I mean, I appreciate the candor, truly, but for the love of God, please. And again, I still really don't have a preference. I like who likes me, and I like ambitious people who are honest. So it doesn't really, I just also, okay, there is a small part of me that thinks it would be really, really nice to, have a baby with a black man and have a little black baby, but I'm not too attached to it. I'm like, whatever. I love my baby anyway, regardless, so I am just gonna end up with the person that treats me the best and wants me the best, or wants me the most. And yeah, that was just a little bit humbling to be told that so directly. It's like, your husband's probably not a black man. Please, save me.
Let me know what you guys think about that, okay? Because at the very beginning, she said that her dating preferences weren't very intentional. And, now she's, wants to date black men, okay? She wants to have black babies and black love, according to her. And, the black men in her area are basically bypassing her and gravitating towards white women, okay? Now, she did mention in her area, predominantly, white folks, okay, I guess white people in her school. And, hey, maybe that could be contributing to what's happening. And let's be clear, although black men majority marry black women, okay, it's, 80 to 85% clip in the United States. However, you're seeing an uptick when it comes to interracial couples and relationships, okay? Black men are more likely to date outside the race in comparison to a black woman, okay? That could, very well be what's happening here as well. Or she's just simply not what black men are looking for, okay? Any one of those things could be true, or all of the above could be true as well. Let me know what you guys think.
I saw a video that really resonated with me that was like, black girls, just because we're so used to we already know how people are going to feel about us, that we might end up nerfing or taking away good opportunities, especially dating wise, because we already can tell we're not someone's type, and we should stop assuming and just go for things that we want. And I understand that a lot, but a lot of the time I already fucking know. I've been through middle school, high school, the guys have been like, oh, he's cute. Second I hear he's like, why the would she even think that I'd ever be into her? They get offended. They literally get fucking offended that I would even believe for a second that they would find me attractive, that they would touch me. And that is so emotionally damaging. So I feel like we all have gone into the space of just self-preservation But I also get so scared that I'm taking things away from myself and I'm missing out on opportunities that or people that actually could be good for me, just because I feel like I've gained like this radar or whatever. And my therapist was telling me, she was like, she's black, but she was like, Florence, like, you don't like to approach people. Maybe the person that you know, that you want to talk to, that you're attracted to, is also the same way as you. Which is true, but I don't know if I'm ready to I don't think I've built up my self-esteem enough to put myself through the stuff that I've gone through before, where I put myself out there and I just get like bullied the out of. I don't know how to feel about it.
Okay, because she's basically saying that she's dealing with trauma from the past, from being rejected in middle school. Okay, and based off of that trauma, it's basically, you know, putting a hindrance on her, putting herself out there and ultimately attracting the opposite sex. Okay, and I'm trying to be sensitive to the trauma because it seems like she's in therapy and it seems like she's going through the channels that she feels appropriate to overcome some of the limitations that she's putting on herself. But on the flip side, lock in. Okay, lock in. Okay, dating is a contact sport. Okay, you will be rejected. Okay, welcome to a man's world where he gets rejected every single day.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Nikki, back in my place temporarily. So let me fill you in on the Bahamas trip. So you know how I went there to see my Nunu? Turns out he's a no-no. Blocked. This same birthday, I thought like we had so much chemistry. Not that I thought it was going to be a long-term thing, but...
Yeah, isn't that one of the problems right here? Okay, she's literally saying that she knew that it wasn't going to last. Okay, so you went into a situation knowing that it wasn't going to be long-term. Plus, you couple that with the astrology thing, okay? They were twinsies when it came to their birthday, okay? She was an asparagus and he was an asparagus as well when it came to the astrology. But let's keep going.
Basically used me. I get there. Now, he is a taxi driver, like a high, you know, he's got like the luxury vehicles or whatever. I don't know if you've been to the Bahamas, but it's really hard to get any kind of transportation. Not only that, you have to know where you are because they need the directions to get to you because Wi-Fi is so bad. But then again, they live on an island. It's a small island, right? NASA. So he picks me up from the airport. Great. I don't see him for like literally 3 days, which I'm fine with. Actually, I decided that was actually what I needed because I was by myself, doing my thing, reading my books, and just like looking forward to my new life ahead, right? So the last night, this morning, I was flying out and what an asshole. I said to him, are you going to be able to pick me up? Like, literally, that's what he does. We talk over WhatsApp, right? You know, when there's a double check, it means he saw it. It's already 6:45. I need to be at the airport 3 hours ahead. This asshole no-showed. You heard me right. He no-fucking-showed. And like, I still had a suitcase there because I thought like, oh, I'll just come back or whatever. Thank God I got that suitcase. Who knew I had a gold mine in there? I forgot all the clothes that I had. But he fucking no-showed. Thank God I already had, you know, like a cab service that I had to use all week. And it's not cheap. Bahamas is really expensive.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling you. He wasn't. Okay, that's basically what I'm gathering here. Okay, it seems like it was a long distance situation leading up to them meeting in person. Okay, they were probably exchanging photos back and forth. She was probably sending the best photos, okay, the best angles that she could find. And then when she met up with him in person, he was saying, wait a minute, okay, yeah, the math ain't mathin', you know, the filters and the makeup, so on and so forth. Yeah, something is off here, okay? Something is off here, okay? You're not matching your photos. And yeah, he probably wasn't feeling you. And it seems like although he wasn't feeling you, yeah, you wanted to use his services to kind of get around and to go to the airport, so on and so forth. Okay, and it seems like, yeah, he didn't even want to do that. Okay, he did not want to do that whatsoever, and he wasn't feeling you. So, you know, hey, it is what it is here, but let's keep going.
Each cab ride, which is probably only a mile, costs you $30. He never once picked me up, and then he fucking ghosted me this morning. Who the fuck does that? I'm done. I'm done dating. I decided I'm going to be a total hoe.
What?
Okay, because men can do that. I'm going to do that. I don't want no commitment. I'm just going to do my thing, and I'm done dating. Like, I don't need that in my life at all. It's so hard to find genuine men. I have been in this dating world since, July, whatever. I haven't found one person that is a suitable candidate because they're all fucking assholes. They're all scammers.
What?
Like, it's just nuts. I'm fucking 51 years old and I'm about to stop my slutty era. I don't care what anybody says. I will use protection. Can't get pregnant, which is great. But I'm going to do that. I really decided I don't want to date nobody. I don't want to catch feelings. And I'm like a dude, right? Like, I can see you, have sex, and never talk to you again. Like, lose my number.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, keep in mind, she's 51 years old. Okay, at your big age. Come on. I get it. Okay, I get it. He ghosted you. But to rage and to crash out at 51 years old and say that you're gonna be a 304, okay, dotting and bopping, hookah and crab legs, okay, you're out here in these streets, okay, you can't wait till summertime rolls around, okay, so you can be out here competing with younger women for the same men, okay, because y'all are competing for the same men, let's be clear.
Yeah, I got screwed over. It is what it is, but I guess I learned that I don't need a man in my life, and I don't want a man in my life. I really don't. But a girl's got needs, right? And I'm okay with that. So the moral of the story is a lot of women are choosing to not date men because this generation of assholes, they're just assholes. They're scammers. They're just insecure, I guess. It's just horrible. Horrible. So I'm going to live my new life and just go around, go here, there, and do my thing. Go home at the end of the night, and I'd be just fine. Anyway, I love you guys. Keep it going. I'm always going to smile. I'm actually never been this happy in my entire life.
I mean, this is crazy. Okay? It sounds like she's coping at this point in time. Okay, this is a coping mechanism to deal with the rejection. Okay, she got rejected one time and now she wants to be out here dotting and bopping, okay, hookah and crab legs and living her best life, I guess, okay, and who knows, okay, maybe she has some past trauma from previous events and situations. I don't think this is the best route to take at this point in time. I just find it quite fascinating that the older generation in today's day and age is literally having the same talking points as some of these women in their 20s. Okay, some of these older women are having the same talking points, the same rhetoric, okay, the same ideology, and competing with the same men in 2025. Okay, truly fascinating. But hey, let me know what you guys think about this one. Give me some feedback, and until next time.